Mourinho, I was accused of bullying players at Man United. Jose Mourinho opens up about his time at Man United and Chelsea, stating that current managers face pressure regarding their treatment of players. During my time at Man United, there was an instance where I substituted a player during halftime and was accused of bullying the player, Mourinho told the OB1 podcast, without specifying the player in question. The statement comes as, the special one, implies that current managers must be mindful of players' emotions when making tactical decisions. To illustrate, the Portuguese manager provided an example from his tenure at Chelsea. At that time, Mourinho substituted Nemanja Matic just 28 minutes into a match against Southampton in October 2015. The match at Stamford Bridge, Matic was on the bench. I substituted him in the 45th minute and then took him out around the 70th minute. That's education, that's coaching. It's doing everything to win. I needed to make a change. I laugh when I remember those memories, but times have changed. Even as a father, you have to be a different father than what your father was to you. You need to adapt to how the world operates. During my time at Chelsea, I used very harsh words with players, Mourinho said. Coincidentally, this happened over the weekend when Mourinho managed AS Roma against Bologna. He brought in Renato Sanchez after halftime but substituted the midfielder out in the 64th minute despite no apparent signs of injury. In the same interview, Mourinho's former Chelsea player, John Obi Mikel, revealed that Mourinho once kicked water bottles off the massage table in anger. Mourinho recalled, once, I kicked the massage table with my copper tube, and it hurt a lot. I wanted to cry, but the players were watching. So, I had to bite my finger to hold back and think, I probably broke my leg. In the second stint managing Chelsea from 2013 to 2015, Mourinho made controversial decisions, such as selling Kevin De Bruyne to Wolfsburg and Mohamed Salah to AS Roma. Both players later returned to the Premier League and became star players for Manchester City and Liverpool, respectively. Explaining the departure of these two players from Stamford Bridge, Mourinho said, in reality, they left because they wanted to. They left because they didn't want to wait anymore. History proves that De Bruyne and Salah made the right decisions, reaching the pinnacle of their careers. But some young players decide similarly because they lack patience and cannot wait for the right moment. Sometimes, the careers of such players deviate. Chelsea bought Salah from Basel in 2014. The Egyptian forward only made 19 appearances for the London club before moving to Serie A. Salah was loaned to Fiorentina in the middle of the 2014 to 2015 season and then permanently joined AS Roma for $22 million. People say I let Salah go, but in reality, it's the opposite, I brought him back. I'm the one who made Salah come to Chelsea. He was preparing to join Liverpool, but I fought for Chelsea to sign him. But it was time to play for Chelsea, you need to perform well or wait. Salah didn't want to wait. He wanted to be loaned out. Then at one point, Chelsea wanted to sell Salah, not me. I said, loan him out to get more playing time, Mourinho recalled. De Bruyne moved from Genk to Chelsea in 2012 but only made 9 appearances for the Stamford Bridge club over 2 seasons. He was loaned to Werder Bremen in the 2012 to 2013 season and sold to Wolfsburg a year later. The Belgian midfielder only took 1 season to showcase his abilities with 13 goals in 52 appearances. Manchester City paid a record $70 million to bring him back in 2015. The story with Kevin is the same. We went to Asia for a pre-season tour, and Kevin was prepared to be loaned to a German club. I refused and wanted him to stay. The club agreed, and Kevin started in the opening match of the season. Then we faced Bayern in the UEFA Super Cup in Prague, and Kevin didn't play. The next day, he said he wanted to leave. We played the second match in the Premier League, drawing 0-0 with Man United. Kevin was on the bench and came in as a substitute. But that wasn't enough. When at Chelsea, if you wanted to leave, your wish would be granted, and there would be someone to replace you, Mourinho